F.
Oh.
With
No,
insert. Help.
Transcription.
You have the
Wait,
credentials,
someone started recording. Someone started recording.
No.
No, it's
Recording and transcription have started.
it's
Okay, I think
recording.
Rupesh started.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rupesh
Rupesh
started.
started. Okay. I don't know how he can and we cannot.
Because he has the credentials.
No, he started from his account.
Nee. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Hmm.
I mean, he's recording, so that's what.
It started at 9:35, I guess. Since I still see people joining.
By the way, how is the CPRO course going for everyone? Like, did you learn any programming, anything related to CP till now?
Also,
participated in many tournaments.
We are audible, right? Is there any problem? Like, should
No, you're perfectly audible.
Okay, good.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So CPRO course.
CPRO course is like really nice. So explains in a very nice way and it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still.
So what are
CPRO
you
is
learning
probably
right
the
now?
easiest course now.
Right now,
recursions.
so yeah, we were just introduced to recursion.
Oh, nice.
And did you guys have OJ? Like, do you guys have OJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like you are basically introduced to competitive programming. Like is it tough or like was it like easy? Like OJ, the pod problems are challenging, right?
We were practicing on code courses. I think our entire batch was
OJ,
doing code courses. So not the.
I don't know. Volume won't go up.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why. Yeah. Look, like,
Okay.
I think enough people have joined. So
Yeah, we'll start. Yeah, 123 is enough. So I'll share my screen and wait. Screen 2. Okay. Did it shift that?
the team share here.
No, I want to send this there and yeah. Can you see my browser? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we
it's
can.
visible.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a document that we have with all the resources that we will be talking throughout the meet, and we will be sharing this to you after the meet. Okay. So first we'll just talk about like one thing that is very important kind of for at least competitive programming is language usage. You should learn C++, but because it's like the most of the problems are made with C++ in mind, that you will have the functions available in it. Also, you can treat C++ as a superset of C. You're learning C already in C Pro course, and you can treat it as a superset of C with some extensions available that will just help you do CP. This is what you can treat it as for now. But like if you ever tell someone C++ is a superset of C, they will yell at you. Okay, so for now, C++ for you for competitive programming is just a superset of C with additional functions or additional things available that will help you do CP. For example, there is like an inbuilt sort function that you can use on arrays. Also, there are like dynamic arrays called vectors. So most of this you can start by this top coder tutorial. It's called Power Up Your C++ with STL. This is one of those tutorials that everyone reads to get started with the STL in CP. So we would recommend reading this, starting with this once. I think you should just go with part 1. Part 2 is too complex. Just read through this once. It's very useful, and this will teach you things that will like probably upgrade your level at like Codeforces questions or some other platform, AppCoder or CodeChef, to like a lot better. So just go through this once. You'll learn STL, that is standard template library. It's just a library that contains a lot of things as in like functions, algorithm, pre-written algorithms, and some data structures that are very useful in day-to-day programming and especially useful in CP. CP is competitive programming. So go through this once and try to learn some C++. It's not really hard. You don't have to learn all of C++. It's very hard to learn all of C++. Even I don't know. Amul probably also doesn't. But like You just need to learn enough to do questions. Then you just learn enough, and then you learn how to use them by looking at like others' codes. That we'll go through later. But like, just go through this once, and you'll learn things that will help you a lot. Okay. So this is one of the like first starting things that you should try. Learn C++ STL. This is a tutorial that you should go through. This is one of the standard ones, and we'll be sharing this document, so you will get this anyway. For any like other than that, like if you ever do not understand something that is in C++, you can always refer to C++ documentation. I mostly use, and Amul also uses C+CPPreference.com. Mostly we Google like C++ vector, and we will get a CPP reference link, this link, and we'll just go there and look at it. This has very good, this also has some examples and what it has and everything, like examples and stuff. So whenever we get stuck, we always look at the documentation. It's very useful. And so this is mostly about where you will learn C++ from, and then you have to do a lot of problems. Like just go to Codeforces and just do the problems that you're doing, start doing them in C++. If you are not able to do it, like just look at others' codes, look at like people that are known to be good, look at their code, you'll learn a lot from that. That's one of the most important things that you should try. Even after solving your own problem, just look at others' codes, you will learn like amazing things, the way they do things. The same code that you wrote in 50 lines, someone could have done it in like 1-2 lines. So look at others' code is important to learn C++. So learn C++, yeah, that's the like one of the starting things that you should do. After that, we have like some resources that you can
practice C++ STL.
Yeah, this I said, like just pick some problems and start doing them in STL, C++.
Yeah, like I like to mention this, like we have this resource called, like I practiced from here, so like I really enjoyed, I really like this. So basically, one second.
Oh, that one. It's called Human
problems online just go there. So basically, yeah, there is this site named as Online Judge. There is this book named as CP3. So CP3 has a lot of problems. The problems are available online. So the Online Judge is the site where you can access these problems. So how do you access them? So basically, just don't go to Online Judge, just go to UHunt first, and like create a Online Judge account, and then enter your username over here. So if I do, like my username was awesome. One second. So if I click view, so I'll get this thing. So basically, currently the book has been upgraded, so it's CP4 for now. But I practice a lot of CP3. I think revisions. Third edition, yeah.
So yeah, we used to do this, like we just solve this book problems like, for STL.
Especially data structures and library things. So I did a lot of it. So basically, you don't need to do there are two sections. There is this all section and the start section. Just don't go to the all section, just because there are too many problems over there. So you can just stick to the start section and just solve all of these. So if you see, there are they have the typical STL problems. So basically, C++ STL, bit manipulation, then stack, queue, map, set, priority queue. So if you learn STL from there and just go through this once and then just start practicing more problems, then I think you will have enough confidence with STL. So yeah, going through this book can be good. Yeah, just create account on Online Judge and then search by handle. That's it.
This is just one of the things that you can do to like practice STL. This is because these problems are very implementation heavy, but you can also do like any place, like just practice problems is what our main idea is to tell you.
Yeah, basically that's it. Yeah.
So this was like the learn C++ section. Yeah. So before we move on, do you have any doubts with this? So you can ask ahead. Just unmute and ask, or like, do we have chat? Yeah, we are also looking at chat. So ask anything. We'll wait like 1 minute in case someone has any doubts. Go ahead. I don't know.
The chat isn't working for us because we aren't members of the team.
Sorry?
Okay, you have doubts on the chat. 1 second.
No.
You don't have the chat access?
Oh.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, these people. Wait, we can, I think, change the. Who started the meeting? Rutvij. Rutvij, if you are here, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do that. I think you can go to meeting settings and you.
I can type, but you guys can't.
You are part of the team, right? Like,
Wait, what should I do?
check if there's like a meeting settings that says like allow chat to everyone or something.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I guess you guys can always like unmute and try it.
Yeah, online just a bit.
We can't hear it. If someone is trying to say something, we can't.
Like I don't have any idea about C++. Starting from the tutorial is fine.
Yeah. See, the way you learn a language, this is like the way you learn a language is just start doing it. Like read once and just start doing it. You get stuck somewhere, then just read online how to do it. That's how you learn a language. Like it's not that you go through a tutorial or anything. The best way is start doing problems. You get stuck. Look at how other people did it. You learn the syntax and then you do it. Otherwise, you go online, look at documentation. So even if you do not know C++, this is only like we put this section just for people who do not know C++. Just start doing it. Just try. Like look at other solutions.
Sorry to interrupt, but the people who cannot type in the chat, that's because you haven't joined the team. So I'll just send the invite link. You guys continue.
Okay. So someone asked, right? Does that answer your thing? Like that, even if you do not know C++, just go. You can also Google like C++ tutorials just to learn a little bit, but you do not need to know like classes or structs or anything. It's very basic like STL. This tutorial should be enough for your enough STL for your CP knowledge for now.
And as Pua said, like C++ is like very similar to C.
Yeah.
So it's like just you are typing in C, but you have like 3-4 changes, minor changes, and that's it. Like you have a whole lot of extra features with just 3-4 changes. So
also like you can in C++, any code that most C code that you write will work. So even if you write C in C++, that will work. For CP codes, like there are some differences, but you will most probably not encounter them in C++. Like the thing that you will write. Right, I'll do this later. Yeah. So any other doubts regarding this section, C++? Yeah, feel free to ask, like, really. We wanted this to be more of like an informal session. You ask what you want and we will let you know what we know about it. Like if you want to know something specific, you can ask and we will answer. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
It has hardly been a month. I have introduced myself to C. So can I jump to C++ like without knowing that much knowledge in C?
Jumping to C++ without knowing C.
Wait, you do not you know C by like doing C Pro course, right? You did that course. Like you're doing.
Yeah, I started it from C Pro course.
Yeah, it should be enough. Like I think C Pro course, the C they teach is enough. Like yeah.
Also, like if you are not comfortable with C, then it is not necessary. Like C++ is a little advanced, so like you can wait. You can for now continue with C, and once you feel that I am comfortable with C, and now then you can move to C++. Basically, eventually you will have to move to C++ to do CP. So as it is good for you to move to it as soon as possible. You will get to know a lot of features, but like if you are like comfortable with the current speed of the curriculum and want to go with curriculum, then that is fine. You can learn C++ in this after the first term.
Okay.
Yeah.
How to join the team?
I think there's a link in chat that
we cannot access the chat actually. Can you send it on Discord?
See the chat also.
Yeah, we can't see the chat.
I sent it on Discord.
One second, I'll just share the meet link on Discord. One second.
No, the team link.
Yeah, the team link on Discord.
I sent it on Discord in general channel. You can check it out.
No, send it on announcements. Send it on.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, then we will wait for question.
Yeah. You will have this talk.
Meanwhile, like keep asking doubts then.
When I click the link, it says failed to enable. Sorry, it said failed to join or something.
Okay, one second.
Okay, no, nothing. Oh, never mind. I got it now.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so anyone else? Like anything? Go ahead.
Could you formally highlight how we should start with C++, like a more formal description?
Okay.
Because you gave a list of resources, but in what order we should start with?
So I'll give you the best possible way, like I would do it. Okay, I'll just go to code forces. Okay, like this is how I would say the best way would be. Others may have different opinion. Go to code forces, look at some problem. Like let's say I think I don't know. I think 1,000 may be enough for start. Just take a look and let's say robot cleaner. This problem. Okay, something that is smaller so I can actually solve it right now. Constructor rectangle maybe. Okay.
The watermelon.
Huh?
Solve the easiest problem.
What? Yeah, watermelon. What C++ will they use there? Okay.
Google watermelon code process.
Okay. Water. What's the solution?
Easy.
I hope I don't fail here. If I fail, I'll feel really bad.
It's been long coded CP.
Yeah. So let's say you go to this question, like you choose any random question. Okay. This is how I would start with C++. Start writing C++ code. Write like C and then look at others code. Let's say I probably have submitted something here, right? Let's just look at that. I probably submitted something in C also sometime. Okay. Wait, my own.
No, this is problem set. Okay. Problem by that. Problem.
Okay.
Then go to click on a contest.
Oh, I messed up. My submissions. Yeah, this is like when I did in C. Okay. So, like, let's say I just started out and I just wrote like a simple solution. Okay, this is watermelon dot CPP. I'll just write it in CP. Okay. So this is just some code I wrote. Okay. Like this is what you would do like normally, right? You would write some code in C and you will try like you'll submit it. Okay. Let's say that is done. Okay. Now you're like, I want to learn the C++ way to do it. Okay. So what you do is you just go to like some maybe standings. Okay. Go to standings. Standings is a good place. Why is Codeforce so slow right now? No clue. Okay. I would just go to like, okay. Probably just open someone's solution and just look at the way they did it. This is a C++ solution to it. Okay. Someone did it this way. Okay. So I'll just look at it. Okay. This is a C++ way of doing it. And I'll just copy it and let's look at the differences. Okay. Okay, someone wrote it. Did I mess up? Okay, these are like the two codes. One, this was written in C. Sorry. Okay. One that I wrote in C and one I wrote in C++. This is my solution that I wrote in C and I will see the differences. Okay. Mostly it's same. Okay. Like very, very same. It's just like the way we take input that's different, right? So now I don't know about this. I'll just go and Google what is C in and C out. C in, C out, C++. Like maybe even for starting out geeks or geeks is fine, but like not the best place. It's not a good place to look for. But like, yeah, I will just look at this. What is that and like how to use it? That's it. I learned something new. I'll use next time. This is much easier to write. C and then scanf printf. So I'll use this. And like I learned something and then you keep on moving on and keep on moving up and you learn things. But like once you go through the STL tutorial, you'll know like most of the things that exist, and then you can like see how people use those things that you learned. Yeah. Was that a good enough answer for your question, or do you think you want like something maybe better? I would say that according to me, this is the best way, but is that good enough for you?
Maybe you can like just go to YouTube and just write.
Yeah, you can also
switching from C to C++.
Yeah. Oh,
and
I won't do this. Yeah. Okay. It's not. I'm not comfortable with that. Okay. So this is incognito. This is not my history. Okay. Like, not mine. Okay. So I would just
we
like.
won't judge.
Yeah. You can also do like switching from C to C++, or like go and like do C++ for comparative programming. You can also do this. Just learn C++ is the like overall thing. Okay. There will be a lot of stuff like people
just go to any video, watch it, and then maybe read this editorial and just start doing it. That's it.
Yeah, the point is just start doing it. Like the resources, you need a roadmap to start C++. C++ is so commonly learned. Like you will Google roadmap to learn C++, you will get that. Like, sorry, it's very common. So that's why. So which is why we like do not give a roadmap, because like our way of doing is like just learn while doing it. But if you want like even like a very formal plan, Google it and you'll get it. Yeah.
Hello, Bea.
Yeah, what's up?
There is person named Aditya Raghuvanshi. He was removed from the teams due to some reason.
Huh? Sorry?
There is one friend of mine. He's removed from this team's meet due to some reasons.
Like, what is the name?
Aditya Raghuvanshi.
Just ask him to join again. I am not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Some people ask questions. Open the chat, dude.
One second.
Okay. Someone said, "Sir, please, how much time you need to spend for every day?" It's your wish. It's like a hobby. Spend time if you enjoy it. Like I would say, like start. Like you can maybe, if you are just like try it. If maybe you like it, like spend like 1 hour, 2 hours. If you like it, you'll spend more time. It's like a hobby. Okay. Like I can't tell you how much time you should spend at basketball, right? Like if you like to play it, you play. Otherwise, you try it out like for like maybe a month, and then you're like, okay, I learned enough of this. Maybe this is not the thing for me, or maybe I like this a lot. I'll do it more. That's how it works. So we can't really tell you how much you should do it. But starting out maybe 1 hour a day, you can start with that. But if you like it, you can do 5-6 hours a day. Like people do that. They enjoy it. Okay. Are you using Linux? Let's not talk about that. This is CF group. You can CF group, that is, we just conducted like one contest there. It's not big of a deal like right now. Okay, so I think we can move from C++, right? Okay, so this was C++. Learn C++ is the main takeaway you should take from this section. Yeah, that's a good point, Shiven. Like, check. Maybe the top people is a bit hard because they'll use some hacks and like very weird hacks that someone made up.
Go to Tourist Code or Erecto Code. They have the right. Like we will show you like the we will show you who write good code after. बाद में दिखा देंगे, right?
Okay, we'll show you like. Yeah, you can also look at people from IIIT, like their code, like.
Yeah, Anirudh's code, like.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to look at my seniors' code and what they do. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. So the best is like just look at your seniors' code. That works a lot. That works great. Look at Shiven's code. He's also like, he knows CP. You can look at his code. You can look at Anirudh's code. He gives a lot of contests. You can check program. You can even ask like people for their code like after the contest. Don't ask during the contest. That's cheating. Yeah. You can ask like on Programming Club, like, hey, how did you do this problem? Could you explain that to me on Programming Club Discord? And people would gladly answer that. I'm pretty sure. What you can do is like if you join Programming Club Discord. Do I have Discord here? Should I open Discord here? It's fine. I know. It's very
Discord.
Yeah, well, do not disturb. Okay, so you can go to Programming Club and just if you want anyone's handle, okay, that's the best way is just go here and do like
handle get
yeah, handle get my handle, like this is my handle. You want to get Amul's handle. This is like one of the cool features of our bot. You can get like anyone's handle. That's Amul. And if you want like yeah, high stream indeed.
Oof.
Also there are like you can, when people do this rank list stuff, you can just get their handles from here and check how they did it. This is also a good way of doing it. Like this is Anirudh. He did like you can check out his code. Like I would do like this is, he did a question in Hello 2022. I would go to Hello 2022 and like just check his submissions. I remember like I have him added as friend, so I can check his thing directly. So I will check his A submission, and he did it with, he has some template, and this is his code. Yeah. So you can do this. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, you can do this. Use this server for this. It's like a public stocking place. You can do that.
It is very common to stalk people on code forces.
When we hosted this, we stalked everyone. I like built like graphs and stuff, like did so much stalking on this. Yeah, but you can do that. Go wild after the meet. Yeah. Okay, so again, best way to learn C++ is just trying it and looking at others' code. Yeah.
Like let's just move from this.
Yeah, enough C++, like
yeah. Okay.
how to do C++. Okay. Amul, you will take the resources. Start with the resources.
Okay, one second. I was thinking okay, we'll move to CF last. So resources section. One second. So yeah, so there are like very long list of resources. So we try to compile a few of them over here. Like you have endless list of resources these days for competitive programming. So this is one resource that we created, like Tanish created during the summer thing, and it like was pretty good. Like few of my friends are still doing it. So yeah, the first topic over here. Wow, nice. So you have STL. The week one is STL. STL is basically C++. So basically, everyone switches to C++ because they want to use this library named as STL, Standard Template Library. So over here also you can see that he has mentioned topcoder power up that we mentioned in this doc, and then we also had meets on C++, so you can watch them. And there are these problems and additional resources.
Someone wanted a roadmap, right? You can follow this.
This is the roadmap basically. Yeah. This is a very good, and the contest is ended, but you can still see the problems. I'll just log in with my ID.
You can create an account, like there's just a password you have to put. You put 2 dots.
Change कर दूंगा.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is the contest. So yeah, just solve it now. Basically, it has ended. You won't be there in the rank list, but you do have access to all these problems. So solve this. So you get to know about C++. And then we tried arranging the topics based on the order we learned it. So basically the first is ad hoc /implementations/VD. So here you can find the resources and then the contest link. So basically all of these are arranged in terms in basically the rough order that we followed it during our time. So okay, yeah, this is the first resource.
Yeah, sorry.
Should we focus on the contests which are conducted live, or should we focus on problem sets which are already?
You should give live contests. They're like fun.
Okay, so basically, what does it mean to focus on? Like, if you are doing live contests, then will that mean that you won't do the other problem set? I think live contest is just like your weekend exams, like basically.
Yeah, don't say that.
Okay.
Nobody likes exams.
Okay, nobody likes exams. So basically, weekend table tennis match or like weekend cricket match, like that. Okay, that is a good idea. Okay, reference for that.
Yeah, it's just like a normal, like it's just normal practice. It's just like you get to know like how well you perform in like a time constraint environment.
Yeah, so
like it's just that.
Basically, yeah, it's for fun. So contests are for fun. So if you want to learn, you will have to like go through all the algorithms, practice problems on them, like solve random problems. So this is the way you learn.
One thing I'll tell you about like contests, why they're more fun than just problem solving. It's just like matter of fun. Really, for me it was matter of fun. Problems you solve, like you learn things. Contests you give, like you test, like show your like how good I am at problem solving. Like
they can't
you
see
can
your
compete.
face.
They don't need to see. Like you can compete with your friends. That's like a very fun thing we used to do. Like we used to have like competitions who would perform the best, and the loser would give like a treat, like chase like Oreo shake, like the winner, and that's like how like competitions we had, like internal competitions. You can do that. Like contest is like competing between friends. It's like, yeah. There's a difference between like practicing solo on like maybe Valorant versus like actually playing a ranked match with friends. I don't play Valorant, do not quote me on that. Yeah. So
I hope that answers your question. So yeah. So second thing is this CF ladders. So like since everything these days is mostly around CF, so there are a lot of resources that are attached to it. This is CF ladders. So over here they have CF problems sorted by difficulty. I think they have also arranged by favorite, and I think you need to register for it. So basically, just check it out afterwards.
Login from my account, I guess. Wait, do you need
You
to
need to
like
register.
you need to create account?
Yeah, you need to create account. Just like okay, so just check it out afterwards. And then there are these programming club channels. So second workspace, right?
Second, yeah. Oh wait, I think
okay. Okay.
Go, give me.
It's all the way the this.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we have channels where we have post resources. So we have this resource category. So we have nice problems resources. So like currently it is only me posting it, but yeah. So I would like you guys also to post some nice problems. So basically it's like open for all. Like it is not mandatory that there is no such rule that only 2000 plus problems will be posted, will be recognized as nice problems. 1000, 1100, all other problems can also be nice. So if you like some problem, just post it over here and like just let it be over here so that your friends can solve it and send, and then your friends will also post it so that you will also get to know some nice problems and so learn together basically.
And one of the best, how to improve one.
Yeah, then let's move to nice resources. Yeah, so these are also other resources that someone liked and would like and are sharing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, earlier like we used to post it a lot. Um, okay, now how to improve advice. So like if you are stuck at something and you want help from someone, you are not able to figure out something, or like you don't know like how you should improve in CP and like are stuck, so you can post your questions here. But before posting it, just go to pins, because most of your answers questions will be answered over here. We already been answered over here. So like go to the pins and check the pins first. So let's just go to the first pin. Yeah, so Anirudh posts his advice on how to go with CP. So he says that solve harder problems, use editorials. Am I wasting my time on looking? So he like shares his views on how one should improve in CP, and yeah, you can learn from him. Like he's a very, I think the most experienced person among all of us in terms of CP. So yeah, and just take the pins. We will go through all these points at the end. Like I have like collected them over here, so we'll go through them at the end. So yeah, there are these programming club channels that you can check, and then there is this Usago guide that recently came up. I think 1 or 2 years back. Like it wasn't there when I was in first year, so I did not do it myself. But yeah, other UG2 people, some UG2 people have done it, and so and they really and the reviews are positive. So basically it is very good resource. So basically they have everything sorted according to basically
how they appear in contests
yeah.
and like difficulty. So bronze is like the easiest according to them, and then like they also have like topic wise complete search. They'll have the problems and they'll say this type of problems appear rarely or these type of problems appear very frequently, and then they have like slightly harder, silver sorting search graph and stuff, and then gold, which is even harder, like more harder, dynamic programming and more, and platinum. These are like more hard. Like they have difficulty wise, so you can try these out. Just start with bronze and keep it. Huh?
Open a module.
Where's the module?
Yeah,
No, just click
Oh,
on
okay.
open.
So let's say you go at
Time
getting
complexity.
started. You click on time complexity. There will be like what resources that you have, and then like some theory related to it, like how do you do it. Okay, and then some like common warnings and like FAQs they'll have, and then some. I think they have some problems also. But
Yeah, there are problems. And
no
like
problems for time complexity, but next
Oh,
module.
okay.
yeah, and I think like when I was trying these, when I used to try the Usago problems, like I found them a little harder. Like they're not very easy. Like they, so like so like if you want to try easy problems, then you can also check the summer training, the similar thing.
Yeah, but Usago is like really
Yeah,
good,
but they
well
are,
maintained.
yeah,
It's
they are really good. So
Like
you-
they have good theory. They first teach you like theory, how to do it. They like have some resources. Like you can read it from here. They'll have like something. Here is how you do it, and then they'll have some problems that you can try. It's really good. Like they have topic-wise arranged things. They'll have some warnings also, like what you shouldn't do, like things like that. Yeah. So this is Usago guide. This is also like a very this is like a self-contained resource that like teaches you comparative programming. You can try this. These are just some good resources that we like. Maybe you can find something else and try that. These are suggestions from us. After that, one of the like CSCS you can
Right.
I'll do CP algo. So one of the best sites that I like is CP algorithms. It's like if this has a lot of algorithms that are useful in CP, and this has theory for them, but this is a little bit advanced. Okay, like I would say like once you get more used to doing comparative programming, go on with this. This will have like how to about algorithms. Let's say Euler-Trojan function. This will have proper theory how to do it and like implementation on how to do it, and some problems. This is like one of the well like maintained resource for hard algorithms mostly, from what I know. Like this has some very hard algorithms. Like I think I hope Corsac algorithm like, and this has like implementations that people usually copy paste in contests because these are these are implementations that are known to work. So this is also good. Like when you'll be learning graphs, this is like one of the best resources to use for graphs. Like they teach you breadth first. When you will learn this, you will someday. This has really good theory and like problems on that and how do you write it. So CP algorithms is pretty cool for that. This will be something that you will open in your DSA course. I assure you that you will open this at least once because this has great theory and you will learn. I did my DSA course, data structures and algorithm course from this website. So that's there.
Okay. So continuing from CP algorithms.
CSCS
is so basically suppose you learn something and you learn some algo, so you want to try the very basic problem, like very much implementation of it, so you go to CSCS has basically all the different kind of problems and the standard problems, so this you can like check it. So basically if you Google them, there is also, one second, I will show you, solving all the CSS in like 20 hours or something. One second.
Oh, you don't need to show that. Why would you open my history like? It's very rude.
Sorry. Okay, I did control.
Live stream my interests.
Okay. Seriously. Okay. Yeah. So there is this solving CSS problem set by William Lim. You can like watch it if you find that hard. So yeah.
This has just like good problems that are topic-wise good problems. A lot of people do this. It's a good resource. This was one of the like older resources that people used to do. Usago is kind of a new one. Yeah. So.
And then a few good YouTubers that make good videos is like Ericto. So he has these two channels, Ericto and Ericto 2.
I think Ericto is like one of the oldest.
Yeah, one of the most trusted and the oldest. Like he's
yes.
very good in teaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Second Thread.
Oh, Second Thread was good.
Yeah, second thread is also he codes in Java and C++ both, but yeah, he he is very good at teaching also. And then we have
These are
this,
just some like YouTubers you could check out. Like they have like for some
it's
harder.
Very advanced.
very advanced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
algorithms life is really advanced. Even I can't understand that.
Okay.
Like
They
these
do
are
have a few good
some YouTube channels like you could find good things from.
I
Java, Java
yeah,
is
Abdul
not.
Bari is also good. Yeah, this channel.
That's for like
No,
passing courses, I think. Yeah, that's more for like solving courses. I think it's famous for that.
Yeah, and there's Madhamat Mukut IARCS.
Light, bro, light.
Light,
These
okay.
are just there. GDB debugging. Let's leave that. Leave
So
GDB.
basically, like you can just explore this. Like let's see this for now. So,
This sir will teach. I think this will be taught in C Pro. This take light.
delete करने हाँ फिर कोई बात नहीं हाँ. Okay, then yeah. So basically, you can see there are a lot of resources and they have like overlapping content. So like you can be confused like from where do I study, like where do I go. So just don't do that. Like just go to any site. If you just read on the topic, if you don't understand, then you can just refer to some other site. Just try going through all these sites and just practice whatever you find convenient or like suited to for you.
So about Python, Python is not great for CP, like because Python is an interpreted language. You will learn, I think what that means later, but it's slower than a lot slower than C++, and sometimes your code will TLE even if like write the same logic in Python versus C++. C++ is just much faster than Python just because it's compiled while Python is interpreted. You can Google this difference. What is interpreted versus compiled? But yeah, I would not recommend Python for for competitive programming. Most questions are not created with Python in mind.
Yeah, we don't have LGMs that code in Python.
We have one.
No, we don't have LGMs.
Oh.
We have IM that code in Python. Okay, so moving to competitions. So basically, let's just start with ICPC. Yeah, ICPC is the like you guys. I think they know ICPC. They don't know ICPC. Yeah. So basically, ICPC is I think the biggest
premier.
So basically, you can call it the Olympiad of competitive programming. So it's a team contest.
Yeah, Olympics of coding, not coding. Olympics of competitive programming is a better way to say it. Not coding.
Yeah, Olympics of competitive programming.
Yeah. It's like the biggest competition. It's like a worldwide.
Yeah, it happens every year. So for 2021, it's yet to happen. Like the schedule got messed up due to COVID. We don't know the updated schedule yet. So they release it and we'll get to know. So yeah, it is a team contest and this is a very big motivation to do competitive programming. It is very bad. Everyone knows that this competition is very great. So it has a value. Yeah, and recently Anirudh went to World Finals in ICPC. Like only 5, 7, 8 teams are selected across whole India for World Finals. So in our college, Tesla Protocol was selected, and it was like Anirudh, Arjun, and Devansh. So yeah, and like we have a like history of like going to World Finals every year. So like if you go to our website.
You can go to the site.
Yeah, I don't remember the link. Yeah, so basically,
it's all of no. This is
okay.
It's rating. I think it's
okay. ICPC. Yeah.
All of them.
So we have a very good history of like going to ICPC World Finals every year. So like we want to maintain this. So yeah, like just start CP and like just start preparing for ICPC.
And people remember these like these the people in this Hall of Fame. We still know like I think at least like till 5 years back we know these people. Tanush Khattar, he's in I think Google Brain now. Google Quantum, yeah. Like you will be remembered for this. It's a very,
like if you crack ICPC, then like you have respect. in community.
It's not even like IIIT. It's like a very everyone in like most engineering college respects you. People know you. That's a very interesting.
Okay, then let's move to Facebook Hacker Cup. So there is this like coding competition that Facebook organizes. It is known as Facebook Hacker Cup. It is also like yearly, and it I think recently concluded for 2020. It concluded a while back. So yeah, this is there, and like nothing new. It's a competition by Facebook, and then Google has this 3 competition that are like related to CP. Then the first is like Kickstart. Kickstart is for beginners. Like we have.
Also, these competitions, like people from IIIT have good ranks here. You should try them. Like you don't need to be very good, even like top in the world to like do these. Even Amul did it. Amul has a T-shirt from Facebook Hacker Cup, and I think he's really bad. Maybe not from my perspective, he's really bad at CP, and he still has a Facebook Hacker
People
Cup
who
T-shirt.
Don't do CP anymore can't say that. Yeah.
He still has it. You can have it. Like, it's very easy.
Okay. Moving from Kickstart.
No, Hacker Cup is not something like hacking and all. It's just hacking is just a keyword these companies use to attract people for coding competitions. It's a marketing term, not an actual. It has no semantics. Okay. Or no, I don't know why I use that. It has no meaning.
Hacker Cup
Semantics is not. I'm pretty sure that's not a.
That was like obvious getting confused. Like Facebook has named it poorly. Hacker Cup. Yeah. This doesn't make sense. I was also confused, but yeah, it isn't related to hacking. Okay. Then let's go to Code Jam. So yeah, Code Jam is like I think one of the toughest competition. Like along with ICPC, it's the toughest, and it is also quite respected. And
Kickstart is I think every week. No, every month.
So every year they have like 7-8 Kickstart rounds. Yeah. 8 Kickstart rounds. So yeah. So it is like you can just see the schedule over here. So it's
you should
for 2022. Is on Feb. Okay, this is the practice thing. Yeah. February 14th, and the first round is on March 20th, then second is April 23rd. So it's like after 20-25 days, they keep taking it.
Also, this Kickstarter is meant for beginners, so you should give all of these contests. You learn a lot, and it's very fun. The questions are very fun also. Try it out.
So Code Jam, they have $15,000 prize, and it is one of the toughest, and like it is really tough. So like if you can clear 2-3 levels, then that is also really great. And one fun fact about this is like Tourist was on a streak winning this. He I think won 6 or 7 something Code Jams in a row. I think he lost the last Code Jam, but he was on a streak winning this. Code Jam winners.
It can be even see you, dude.
Okay, you can't highlight. Okay. So Code Jam. Yeah, so Code Jam winners. Yeah, Gennady Korotkovich from 2014 to 2020, like 7 years. This is like really great. Some next level stuff from him.
Tourist.
Yeah, he is Tourist. Yeah. The OG. Okay, let's go. Let's now move to CF. So yeah, so.
Wait, people have some questions. In
okay,
chat.
1 second.
Yeah,
true, Shivan. It's Anus Gure.
He's a PhD student, so he can. He needs all the money he can get. Good CGP or good rating on CF, like your choice, dude. Like you won't ask me stuff. That's your life. You want to do. CGP. You can get both though. Amul is an example. He has both.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like people have good CGP and good rating also. It's not something that's exclusive. Okay, like
being humble.
Yeah,
Gorang.
Gorang has really good. Chill. Gorang has good rating and good CGPA. It's like possible to get both. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Zucchini, yes, great. About ICPC, you can find at there are a lot of websites, the stages and all. That's like public official information. When should we probably start with these contests? Whenever they are, just give them You don't have to specifically prepare for them. They're like normal. They're like just competitive programming contests. They have some problems. You have to solve them in a given time, and the faster you solve them and the number of problems you solve, you get better rank. So just try them. There is no like, am I prepared enough? Just give them. There is no price for these. These are just cool. Yeah. How many problems should be able to crack in online round? It's relative. Like you have to get a rank
as much as you can, bro.
Yeah.
That's the simple answer. How many?
Yeah, do all problems like
all
the best.
problems.
Yeah.
Let's beat tourists.
This is Div 3 on just yeah. Div 3 contests are really good for beginners, but you can give like other contests also. Like it's you can try all contests. Okay, any questions for these competitions and resources? We'll take that.
Should we be able to take? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. So CF, yeah. So basically, since everyone is doing CF, so there are these resources. So let's just start with courses.
I think they have these in catalog also. No, they put.
Yeah.
So they what CF did is like CF has this blogging feature, and CF's recently they did, I think this new year only, they have like they compiled all the good blogs. So if you like, you can search here for good blogs and stuff. I think they also have like some tools here.
Predictor
They have some tools. CF Predictor, we use this a lot. Like this just tells you how, like while the contest is going on, what is your predicted rating change. This is something people like to have, and there are like a lot of things you can check out here. There are like blogs to learn. There are like C++ tricks and tips, C++ tricks, like there is, you can check these out. So CF has a lot of cool blogs. People who do CP, they write, obviously write, some people are good at blogging, they write good stuff. So you can read that. Rick also has some blogs. The person we showed you for YouTube. Yeah, I don't think any of like us have a blog there. Very sad.
Lalit Kundu has.
Lalit Kundu has.
Yeah. Dark Shell.
Baba. No.
Dark Shell.
Dark.
Not here, but like he's
okay.
One.
Yeah, his thing is not. Okay. You can check. No, people have blogs. Even like we have blogs here, but like famous blogs is what we are looking for. Yeah.
Rohan Bhandari ka.
It's there.
I think होना चाहिए. 1 second. Matrix. Okay.
Light.
Okay, light.
Actually, good blogs basically. Yeah. So you can check this out. Mostly like some of these blogs are really advanced. So just if you don't understand, if you have no clue what's happening there, maybe it's a bit above your level. Like at that point, later you can come back. So where were we? I think CF. Yeah, there's edu section also. Yeah, that's cool. So Codeforces like did not have these like before, but now it has this catalog that we showed you an edu section. It's like basically they have this course thing that has some topics that you can. There's like theory and some topics that you can do. This is, I think, they have suffix array, segment tree. These are too advanced. You can try binary search, disjoint set union, and these are the 3 things you can try. So they have like some theory, and I think even videos, really good videos.
Video.
Basically, a pilot course from it.
Yeah, they have like a course by Codeforces. It's like good.
Itmo.
Yeah, Itmo is like the owner of this thing. So it's not open source. Yeah, they have these. Codeforces has like its own videos for some topics also, is what we mean. You can also check that out. There are some other apps also. You can open these. There is nothing like.
Yeah, we just put it in because we used it at some point of time.
Yeah, so this is like something that we took from like the how to improve section on how to actually like some advices that you should, that would be helpful for you in CP. So Amul.
Okay, let's go.
I think we talked about some of these, but like
let's just go through them one by one. So okay, so what does absolving mean? Let's say I gave this contest and I was able to solve 3 problems from it. Let's say I solved ABC. So then absolving means to try out D and E after the contest and like get them accepted. First try them on your own. If you don't understand them, then see the tutorial and write code for it and then get it accepted. So you should absolve the problems because basically what you are trying to improve is you are trying to basically solve more problems in the contest. So you should try those problems that you aren't able to solve, right? So that is the way you will improve. So yeah, so you can absolve it and that will be shown over here. And yeah, this is the CF predictor. So it shows the delta. Yeah, no, okay. It is CF feature. Yeah. Yeah, it was extension. Okay. Look at others people code. So it is like very important to write good code in competitive programming because like in when you are debugging your code it should be readable so that you can easily debug it. So it is really important to have a good coding style. So you should read other people's code that have who write good code. So let's just look at Anirudh's code.
He writes good code.
Yeah, Anirudh writes good code, so you can learn a lot of features, a lot of useful stuff from him. So he like some.
This is maybe a bit too complex for like we can.
Let's just put it common standing, and yeah, tourist has a lot less template. So like let's just open some of his. He writes really great code, so you can learn from him.
This is not great code.
Okay.
Wow, people in competitive programming write really bad code.
Yeah, but it is like if we compare it with the programming perspective, then it's fine. Like CP, it's great comparatively. Okay.
Does anyone write good code? Let's just see.
Okay. This is okay. Cool. Let's just stop.
No, really bad code.
Okay. Maybe Kunwar sir can teach us how to write good code with CP.
Yeah, but like when you're writing this comparative programming thing, mostly you're focused on the logic. So like you do not focus on the coding style or like how good the code looks because you don't have to make it maintainable. This is want to finish it as fast as possible and make sure it works and submit it so that you get like good score. So mostly people don't look at like what like if you write good code or not, but like you should try to like write readable code that at least you can understand so that you can debug it.
I also
write code, bro.
No.
Why not me? I write good code.
You don't write code.
Oh yeah, that's I write
on
code.
CF. Jangli is one that I really.
This mango lassi also.
Oh, that's a good nickname. Yeah, he doesn't write.
He writes mango lassi. I used to follow him. Mostly because of his name, but he also writes code.
Okay. Yeah. Really so you can just make these people your friends, and they will be shown up in your friends list, and then you can see how did they solve that problem, and like just keep basically looking at the standings, and you will find some people who write good code, and basically just follow their code, and like code reading is very important in competitive programming.
It's not like as long as you are able to read.
BenQ has a lot of template. Like he has a lot of template. So like it is good code. Like the algorithm that he used would be there. But yeah, okay, I'll just write BenQ also. 1 second.
Like this is what do you say?
Where will you share the document?
Yeah,
I have already shared it, but I'll share it again on the Discord server and Facebook comment section also.
Make notes. Okay.
Okay. Third. Yeah, and then discuss. So this is one of the most important thing. You get bored. You will get bored 100% if you do CP alone. You should like involve some of your friends with you and discuss the problems with them, and like have some fun, like make challenges with each other, and like just make it fun. Just don't like sit in your room and just keep doing CP all day and alone. Like don't have that mentality.
So as the name says, competitive programming, it's a competitive sport, like kind of sport, but like so you have, if you do it with like your friends and like in a group and discuss things and like compete, it's fun, like actually really fun. Doing alone is fine, you learn a lot, but like it could be more fun if you did it with like a like discuss with a group of people. You learn new things, maybe even discuss with like people who know more than you. You learn new things, and yeah, it's mostly about that. having fun and learning things.
Make notes for interesting problems because
This is
like
personal opinion.
yeah,
of
this is
Amul.
personal opinion of mine. Basically, I like to like save the ideas for some problems. So there are these reasons because like I have this thing ki, like I will like sometime in future read some theory which will connect to this problem. So I want this problem to be saved. So like I save some interesting problems. Yeah, it helps me. So yeah, you can do this.
Use the editorials is really important. Like, don't just try to keep like like at one point, like if you can't solve the problem, there are problem solutions called editorials, and they have like proper good well written editorials. Like they properly describe how you should have approached the question, and they also provide code. So usually like read editorials even after you solve it, so you can know like the intended solution that the problem author wanted. So you're not. Oh, you're not. You are.
I will just practice.
Okay.
So don't worry too much about rating in the initial phase. Like like
any
if
phase.
any phase, like you shouldn't worry about rating. So basically, like if your rating isn't increasing, then like just don't worry about it too much. Like it will increase gradually. Just keep doing learning stuff. Like keep correcting your mistakes and keep practicing, and it will improve eventually. Like
Rating is really easy to get. Like once you are like good at CP, like when you like
And
practice, you will easily get rating. Rating is very easy to get once you know things.
Initially it is tough, so
Yeah.
initially it will take time to improve, but yeah, once you get to know some basic stuff, then yeah, you can have your rating get improved.
If you look at anyone's rating graph, right, it will not be like they just keep going up. It will be spikes, okay? Like you don't need to worry about rating at any moment. Once you get good, like at some point, like your rating will automatically spike like up, and then you'll reach a new level. Like it works like that. So do not worry about rating at all. If your rating drop, it's fine. Next contest, you like get more rating because you have lower rating. It works like that. So,
CSCS itself, I have attached the link, so you can just create an account over there and you can submit your CSCS problems over there. Then can we get serious in CP without? No. Like DSA is a part of it. Data structures and algorithms, data structures. So yeah, no, you can't get serious in CP without DSA. CSCS.
I think it means maybe the course.
Huh?
Maybe it means the course.
Oh yeah, before you mean like before completing the course DSA,
Achha,
can
okay,
you be good at
okay.
CP? Yes, you can. I think
Yeah.
I don't think we did so much CP in like our CPro course. Like me and Amul, I don't think we even attended DSA.
Yeah, DSA.
tutorials
Yeah,
and
you can just like
Yeah.
do DSA now. Like just start doing CP and like you will start covering DSA along with it.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Kuwa do CP anymore?
I moved on to research, guys. Research is college motto. We do research.
Yeah.
Yes. I have.
Yeah, he got interested in research. So.
Yeah.
Sad for
Technically,
us.
research problems are also CP. I just don't give contests anymore. Like.
Yeah, he knows algorithms. So.
Huh. So technically, I solve the same problems, but in like a different setting than in like.
How much you did?
Then on code forces. We
Let's
did
just.
we did for fun. I think Amul and I competed. We used to have like. Yeah, this is my graph.
Yeah,
like,
this
we used
is
to do,
his first year. His first
Wait,
year
this
is
is-
orange. Like I
Yeah,
think.
I was orange in my first year. Yes, thank you. I think 2019. Yeah, I started in like August and I did a lot of CP like 2020, and then after a point I started doing research and did for one. So yeah, you can. It works like that. Just learn like you compete with others. I used to compete with these people who will get above. Then yeah,
we students have to.
we
Give code legends example.
Okay. Do we have to tell towards research leaving CP?
And
Yeah,
CP
like it is not necessary. Like you can
Huh?
take the example of Anirudh. Like Anirudh is still doing CP. Like he is like UG. I think since 6th year, I guess.
Oh yeah, you don't have to like leave CP for research. Anirudh does like great research and he's
You
still,
will have enough time
yeah.
in your college to do things alongside with your dual
Yeah.
degree.
So Anirudh is one example. He went to world finals and he's good at research also. So that is like one example you can have. There are a lot of people who do research and CP together. Arjun, he went to World Finals, he's also doing research. Tanush Khattar, he went to World Finals, he's also doing research in Google, Quantum AI now. So it's not something exclusive. Some people have like their own preferences. We should respect them. Unlike Amul, who doesn't respect my choice, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Don't worry too much. Okay.
Is there,
1 second. Okay. You orange in 1 year, tourist light. Oh my god.
okay, is there any like question that we can actually answer? Wait, it's very hard. You are not research, so you have to get interested. Please tell roadmap. There isn't a roadmap for anything. Okay, so how like you do things that you like that's how it works. It's not. You can't ask the roadmap for everything.
Usago versus IIIT-H versus UHunt. So basically, UHunt is like a problem set from the book. Usago is a course by. So these are the same thing by different organizations. Usago is from I think America's.
Usago is an American organization that conducts IOI.
So they have their own material. A2OJ is the ladder, so it's the CF ladder. So it's like the material for CF, and UHunt is a book. So yeah.
So DSA course is dependent on your professors and your TAs. We are
just explore everything and just do what you like. I think you can start with Usago. Usago is like the most recent, so I think it should be the most updated one.
Yeah, Usago is well maintained.
You can try with Usago.
Nice UI also, in case you like that. For DSA thing, like we do not know your professor and
it depends on your professor, but yeah, but learning C++ is like kind of compulsory. So yeah, just learn. Yeah,
it's very useful. Like learning C++, like C is also very useful. Like, but learning new languages, like. So C is good at something, C++ is good at something else, Python is good at something else. So learning them will never harm you. So C++ is good for like writing fast, high performance code, competitive programming type maybe. C is good for writing very low level code. By low level I mean something like embedded systems. You can Google that. Yeah, and Python is maybe good at machine learning. So learning new languages is like for you can try out new applications. Yeah, that's that. Learn C++, it's great.
I think we are mostly have a balance. Yeah, the last point, have a balance between learning stuff and doing problems. So basically, like there are these two roads. Like one is like when you want to improve at something, you need to do the learning part also. So most people don't enjoy like reading algorithms. It's like I know this much and let's just try random problems and let's see how much I am able to solve it. So that if you just solve random problems and like don't improve your like learning base, like you don't read on new algorithms, then you won't be able to like in my opinion you won't be able to like improve really fast. So like if you want to like improve with a good speed, then just keep a balance, like learn some stuff, then just practice some random problems so that you can get good at implementation and then good at striking the problems solutions really fast. So you should have a balance between both of them.
Okay, so I think we're done with the actual things that we wanted to say. So we are open for questions. I think.
I think yeah.
One thing. So we like always had this, like people had this fear that IOI people, like if we are not IOI, how can we do CP? Or like we're DASA, how will we compete with JEE people? This is like the worst thing you can have in your mind. It's very useless. Okay, Amul and I are not IOI. Vidit is also not IOI. We learned programming from start. Like we learned programming by like first coming, like when we entered college, we learned programming here.
By the way, IOI is International Olympiad of Informatics.
What? Oh yeah, IOI is just like a competition for I think high school people for competitive programming. Okay. IIIT has a mode of entrance for people who perform good there. So most of them already know competitive programming. But like the point is, even if you do not know coding before entering to college, it does not affect how good you are at competitive programming. That's what we want to say. Amol, we did not know any programming before we entered to college, and we did fine, I think, on like in competitive programming. So you can chill. Like do not be scared. You can do good. Also, for people like sometimes DASA people are scared that how will we compete with JEE people since it's mathematical. With this, I think DASA is the highest rated person in their batch. Okay, so I think that is a stereotype that you can also get rid of. All people are equal
Can
here.
be included?
Huh?
Where will you all upload the PDF? Which all has
The doc.
We'll
Yeah,
put
the
it on
doc.
Discord.
Yeah, we'll put it on Discord and Facebook. Yeah, you can get it from there.
Yeah. Touch typing is not something that's very close to comparative programming, but sure.
Yeah, but you should learn it. Yeah, touch typing. It's
30 BPM, huh? Like, how do you type? I don't know. Like, no, there is no need to improve speed. Like, you'll just like, you type and like you'll develop muscle memory like by typing and all. So, yeah, speeds go up like when you type, it's fine. You don't need to learn specifically touch typing. Like, you don't need to sit and like, oh, I will like learn touch typing. No, just keep typing code and one day like you'll be like, okay, I remember where the keys are. I'll just type fast. It's a, yeah. You can type looking at keyboard. Like one day, like you'll notice that your fingers go to the keys automatically. You develop muscle memory. So yeah,
like
yeah, it's a useless flex. Touch typing is a useless flex mostly. Like as long as your typing speed is enough to handle your thought speed, it's enough. Okay. Anything else?
Any other questions?
Yeah. You can use your mic, like, yeah.
Also, like, if you feel like there are these too many resources, like, it's just we wanted to mention everything in this doc. So, like, if you are not like, if you didn't understand some part, then it's fine. Like, you can come at it later.
You can just ask
so,
on
like,
Discord.
basically, it's important to know that stuff exists.
Yeah.
Then you can just learn about it on your own.
There's a lot of stuff that there is to like explore. So you can always ask like on Discord, like, is this a good thing to study? Is this
people
useful?
afraid of speaking in front of seniors? Array.
Really?
In online mode also, bro, you will have to come at offline. How will you speak then?
Oh, Amul.
Okay.
What is this scaring people, bro? Like, yeah. Threatening people.
Threatening. Oh, is it?
I don't think. Yeah. It's fine. Don't be afraid.
Is it possible to reach red within these four? Obviously, yeah.
Obviously, yeah. I think
it is possible.
Who Tanush Cutter reached red. He's I
Tanush
think.
Cutter, yeah.
2 times world finalist.
He 2 times world finalist, and he was I think one of the only reds from our college.
Yeah, I won't point that.
It's Baba only. Right?
Yeah,
He's from he was from IIIT, and yeah, he reached in 3 years.
Just check Indian standings, bro. Like all of them, there are 15, 20
Oh,
reds.
Anirudh also reached.
But he was like.
Yeah, he was
coding.
like 5th year, but like.
He was doing coding from before.
He's
also.
another red from our college.
People afraid of speaking in front of. Especially
Pava,
after getting the senior said that find some of us annoying in the session.
That's not our fault though. Mute your phone, bro. What is this?
Yeah.
Very rude, Amal.
Kick me from program.
Time to kick you out. Yeah. L. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Oh, we wait. Like, okay. Rutvich, I think you can stop recording, dude.
Yeah, if there are any serious questions.
Yeah. That iPhone phone, he doesn't know. Oh yeah. Yeah.